to the Twin Flame Divine Love reading for January 22nd through the 29th, 2018. I hope you all are doing well. I am really excited and happy to be back, to be helping out, to do these weeklies, and really getting these messages out there. I feel, I hope you're all doing well, because with these new moon energies that we just went through, yes, it was a lot of, emotion and passion, but also a lot of karmic stuff going on there, especially for the masculine. So I'm putting that energy out there for the masculine to kind of keep going, getting through this, feeling like they're going to be a little bit more in a hermit situation, not as communicative as they have been. And for those who have not been in contact, that what they're going through is still more karmic stuff. So what I wanted to do for this week is to be aware of the energies that are really wanted by each counterpart from the other, and what action to be aware of this week to take. So that's what I have this set up before I get really into the weekly, and then all the energies that are surrounding the masculine and the feminine that they can be aware of to step into to help them keep moving forward within this. As we know, January is a time of getting into our intentions and trying to recognize how we want the rest of the year to be. And so I felt it's important this time with these readings to kind of put, okay, what kind of energy are we wanting from one another, and to be aware of that we can step into, and what kind of action to be taken. So we'll start off with the masculine and what the feminine's wanting from his energy to help move toward union this week, but also, possible better communication and releasing of all that karmic stuff that we continually are releasing. So, and for the feminine, what the masculine is wanting. And then the action. I'm going to keep these cards here as well, because I feel like I'm just going to keep going with certain actions. We're going to start off with this right now. So, for the masculine, what the feminine is desiring and wanting to step into and help her move forward as well is, God of love. Very nice. So feeling more within his masculine energies and recognizing love, the twin flame, the unconditional love, right? And it's number 11, so it is the twins, and having a little bit more with this bird like wisdom. And that's really what the masculine represents, is a lot of wisdom. Like, he's always giving messages to the feminine, so we're really wanting him to go within, recognize what real love is within divine energy, so then he can give out those messages to help the feminine moving forward, okay? Help her keep moving forward. So for the feminine energy that's wanted from the masculine in order to help with all this is Goddess of forgiveness. Oh, I knew this was going to come up. Okay. So forgiveness has been a really major thing within the past couple of months, and definitely with that past moon in December, it was all about forgiveness and releasing. And so it's this forgiveness about the karmic energy and being able to release it. We do not want to create any more of it. So he's wanting to be forgiven for everything that's gone on as well. And it brings us our abundance truly within love, within happiness. So that's what he's wanting from us, is to be more forgiving of the karmic energy and what we might see him doing in the 3D, or we're feeling, or not even that they've not been really in contact or giving communication as much, because they're having to figure out truly, what is this love? What is this love more and more? And how do I get away from it? And if we are not in a forgiving place, feminine, how do they come to us, right? Forgiveness is one of the major things to do in order to get into unconditional love. So we're wanting him to recognize love, and he's wanting us to recognize that forgiveness brings about this love. It's major. Forgiveness, compassion, very important for unconditional love, because people are human, and these things are going to happen where they possibly hurt us, and then these karmic energies are stuck upon them, but it's only to give us the messages that we are needing to get our pieces back together within us. The things that have hurt us, forgiving them and releasing them, all that karmic energy being released. That's why I've urged about the healing. It's important to release that karmic energy, forgive it, let it go, in order to come into, it's also number 8, which is the infinity symbol, which is us which is our union. In order to come into union, there's a real need for forgiveness surrounding all karmic energy. And for him to have the wisdom to then even be able to reach out and give messages to help us to get rid of any of that. So, okay, beautiful. And what action we'd like him to take is, yes, better communication. Step out of this miscommunication that's going on within the karmic energies and start. And so number 2, so really within the twins again, start with the better communication. Recognizing, and then you have like a 9 here and a 6 because of that, you know, the yin and the yang anyway, but then it comes out to be 6. So going toward the real love, recognizing the love, having better communication, with not within the karmic, with the feminine karmic energies, but within the divine feminine energies, because he's going to recognize more of his masculine, divine masculine energies. This is what we're wanting from him, better communication, because there's been a lot of karmic miscommunication and holding on to that. But that's why I feel he's not really communicating that much, because getting through all that, and with our forgiveness of recognizing, okay, you haven't been communicating as much, you haven't been putting these things out there, I'm not seeing major results possibly or feeling from you. It's because he's gone within, and I feel it's definitely a hermit time for them. But that's what he's recognizing, what we're putting toward him, saying, hey, yeah, this would be great. Recognizing the real love, the unconditional love, and getting better communication, not within karmic energy. And for the feminine, what he's wanting from us is, yes, to do the work, to have positive change within our energy, and to do the work, to really do the healing, to be of light, to be at the heart center and to be of light, and bring ourselves back to life within our divine feminine energies. As light workers, but in the way of light workers is shining our light and being good to others. And through that, there's much need for forgiveness to do that. Right? So I'm going to pull another one to see, okay, what we want, what the divine wants them to know to help them ground these better things in the 3D. What kind of action can be taken to ground it better in the 3D? Whoop. Cards everywhere. For the masculine, we have, yes, joy. So it's kind of like, all right, there's been that divine dance, and now there's that ending with this karmic energy to go more toward joy and to be taking the lead with that dance with the feminine, right? Taking that lead, stepping out of that karmic energy, recognizing unconditional love and grounding that, getting the number 9, ending anything that's stopping this divine joy from going on, that karmic energy and the miscommunication within it. Okay, so for the feminine, the divine wants to help with grounding is transcendence. Yeah, really. Coming up out of it, getting up out of anything, like, it's almost as if, to me, what it's coming through is like we're up here and now let's ground it. We can take all this and let's ground it. We can have all this light come through and ground it. Through the forgiveness, we take on all the better energies and come together. Even though it's going up, it's like, all right, in order to ground it, the feminine, we want you to bring it down. We want you to have your intention to forgive, to release, to get rid of karmic energy and get all these things together and become more stronger, which is talked about, which coming up to this moon, stronger within our feminine energy. And so one last one for both to come together. What action for both masculine and feminine? What the divine is wanting to know? Yeah, selfhood. Getting within our own energies and not being so reliant on the masculine, hearing from the masculine, wanting that energy, wanting the needing, you know. It's better, here it is with the feminine. This is the energy this week coming up to that superwoman, super lunar eclipse. But yeah, recognizing, you know what, we can be on our own and do this and be of light and be really strong. So you have, it's almost like we're just like, oh, we need help. You know, we're tired, things are going on. Yeah, but this is what's happening. We can help one another, feminine. We can help with the light healings and all the things that are going on in the past lives and the karmic things. Coming up out of that, helping one another, right? Even in the group, helping one another to really have this forgiveness for the karmic energy, to release it, and then bring all our light down and into ourselves and ground it all within, because we can do this. You can do this on your own. We do not need the masculine. We desire him, and we desire him to be in a better space, a better place. And in order to get there, we are needing to get there, right? And we are needing to be in a better space. Are we? Are we happy within ourselves, with who we are, by ourselves, and then coming together? Because that needy energy is very karmic. Okay, most of the karmic energy the masculine experiences are women that are at him, you know, trying to figure out what's going on and chasing and just not allowing that freedom. And that was part of this new moon, wanting that freedom, that space to have change and to try new things. And then that karmic energy is just on them and stopping them. So once again here, what both can do, yeah. And then coming together. See, this is the beauty of it. It's recognizing that we can be individuals and we can be together. We do not have to rely on one another, right? And it's a 1-1, right? The 11 is the twin. We don't have to rely on one another. We can be within union within ourselves, recognizing that, and then we do come together whenever possible. But right now, we're just working on all that. So that's what they're wanting for this week, for you to recognize. These are the energies that are going on, that are wanted, that are there for the taking. It's just an understanding of it. So we're going to put this up here. So leading up to that, what we're saying about the feminine is definitely recognizing that we can be within ourselves. And also be within union. Have that union within ourselves. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the 3D. As we know, we're always connected. So let's see what's going on with the masculine this week. Which I do feel more going within, introspection, hermit, in order to really get a better idea of what this year was going to be like, how they're going to make some changes because they're just tired of it. No, it's just not working anymore. It hasn't been for a while now, but it's not, you know, they're not really knowing what to do. It was just coming to an end last year of, okay, all the stuff that has gone on, what am I recognizing, what's going on here, you know, what can I karmically release? And really, it's the planning stage for them to really help them move forward from all that. And that was part of that moon, wasn't it? Okay. So for the feminine, what am I feeling for the feminine? Okay, feminine. Just more strength. We're getting into a much more strength. We're coming toward change. A real shift. I'm feeling a real shift within our energies. And no, you know, codependency. And recognizing within feminine energies, we are strong, we are protected, and we are so powerful and capable of creating what we desire. It does not take the masculine to do that. They are of help to us. They do give us messages, but it doesn't take the masculine to do that. We don't need to be around one another and have all those things. We can do it ourselves. That's selfhood. We can. And that's the beauty of it, because then there's more of a balance and not a need, okay? So the base of the relationship with love this week for the masculine, what he's feeling for the feminine, is Queen of Air. Objective decision-making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in the situation. So becoming lighter because getting rid of those energies. And it's the air is in the head, right? So it's the ego stuff. And look at that. There's the masculine in this crystal ball, and here's the feminine, right? So it's kind of like they feel like, okay, whatever we are doing, it does affect them, right? So this is a message to them. They're wanting us to be independent and all those things, and they're trying to become independent of feminine energy, the negative karmic feminine energy, and not be caught up in this ball, in this crystal ball. Like I said, really, they're always being watched over by the karmic energy and chased after, and they're really wanting their freedom. And so for us to be on our own and not being needy in that way, that gives them their freedom. So it's important to know about that. So they're getting away from this karmic energy for the beauty of the feminine, because we're going to be in that, because we recognize this now. So they're wanting us to make more objective decisions, but they are making more of an objective decision around feminine energy, and no longer, and having more of a passion about it and clearing away all that negative karmic energy that no longer serves them, because we are getting stronger and we are shining that light and fanning those flames, right? So they're seeing it in a lighter way, all right? Not being so stuck and bogged down. So I do believe the first couple of weeks of this month, they've been within it like, how do we do this change? How do I get away from this karmic energy? How do I move toward what I truly desire with love, with a feminine energy? And so now they're making these decisions and they're clearing away what no longer serves them, because they want to step into a better feminine energy, and they want this to be the two of us working together to create what we truly desire. Okay, and being more realistic around what a better energy is. That's the basis of the love this week for them. Recognizing, like it said up here, with the love. What is love? What is unconditional love? What is this feeling that I'm having, that I'm wanting to get out of this situation? Move more toward the light. Okay, so for the feminine basis relationship with love this week, 8 of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Stressful multitasking, sudden events, or changes, and it is, and the 8, right? And then spring, we're like springing forward. So we've been sitting here and going, okay, what do we do? And then all this stuff is going to be coming to us, and we recognize it coming to us, but we're still sitting there. And it may be karmic, see the green? But that's what we're going to go, I'm releasing that. I'm not allowing it to affect me. I'm not watching over him in the 3D. I'm just respecting him, working on myself so I can ground whatever's going on for me, and in turn then he starts to get better, his pieces come together as well. So it's having many things happening at once, which I felt a lot of karmic stuff around us too, surrounding even feeling for them, because you know we are twins, we're going to feel it, so we're feeling it for them, but it will be successful at it. We'll be successful to deflect any of this karmic energy around the love for them, around love and what we're seeing in love. And I'm feeling too that we're going to have those, you know, those men, other people, you know, other suitors or people from the past coming back, trying to talk to us, trying to get us, you know, within the karmic energy. So everyone try to stay within, choose your masculine, choose the union, because I feel these other masculine energies are going to start coming around again, and it's for us to choose every time. We're always being tested. So it's to say, no, I know who I desire. I know who I'm to be with. Okay, so all this is going to be coming at us, but we're going to successfully work through it karmically within love, recognizing our unconditional love, having forgiveness. Now, these people from our past may be coming to us because we're needing that forgiveness there in order to heal and to, you know, transcend, and then do that within the 3D and ground that within the 3D. So that's what it's saying with this week with love. Understanding, okay, this is all coming at us to see what kind of love we have and strength we have to stick with it. So past energies for the masculine to be aware of this week is 2 of Fire, beautiful. You've come into your own new partnership or contracts, continue to move forward. So recognizing there is a better relationship. There's more passion within the 2. This is the Twin Flame card. There's more passion within that. They're moving more toward that. They've recognized it, but they're trying to figure out how to do it, how to make this plan, how to get truly away from this karmic energy, more into their passion, what they desire. So this is the past energies. It's a very good one, and it's the continual moving forward. So they have been, and they're going to continue on this way, but they're sitting in there trying to figure out how to do it in a stronger way. And for the feminine, the past energies to be aware of, beautiful, the Lovers. Yes, who is your true love? Your masculine. So if anything else comes around you, you choose it. True love that is long lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. So you've been making those choices from the heart, not from the karmic energy on your heart. You're releasing that and forgiving it. That even has come from the masculine, and you have a return to good health upon your heart. We've done that, so let's stay with that. This is a good energy as well as an arcana, recognizing the Lovers. So if anything comes around, don't go for it. You know from our past that yes, this is it. This is who it is. I mean, look at this from the past energies. Yes, this is the Twin Flame energy and the passion for it. And yes, we understand what the Lovers are, okay? And that's the thing too. The feminine, we really come from the heart, and the masculine comes from passion and fire. And then we have to bring it both together. It's like the feminine then gets the masculine to come more into the heart center, and then the masculine kind of gets the feminine to get into more of her passion and sensuality and sexuality, and that's where the balance comes through. Okay, so within the present energies to be aware of for the masculine this week, 2 of Earth. So a lot of 2, okay? So too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. Yeah, like I said, he's going to be within that karmic energy, within the 3D, but it's like we're going to have it going on, so are they, okay? They're having it go on. But some of for the feminine, it's based on him, what we're feeling. So we're getting some of these ideas and energies, and it's not like we don't feel right. It's going to be coming through from him. It's going to be communication, and might not be 3D communication, but it's going to be emotional communication. I feel a lot of emotion this week going up to that super full moon. Okay, so yeah. Karmically, there's a lot going on in their 3D, but it's a 2. So they're recognizing, you know what, I'm wanting the better 2, this 2 right here. So I'm moving up out of that, making the decisions, trying to make those plans on how to do that. And so for the feminine within the present energies to be aware of this week is Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. And that is truth. Okay, like it said, don't be deterred by the challenges and the karmic challenges, other people around us, other male energies around us. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately that, yes, I'm no longer interested. I forgive whatever went on and I release it. I release all that karmic energy, and even doing that for our masculine, okay? And that's what we should implement. New ideas of, you know what, it's been said here, this is what they want from us. They want us to work on ourselves, to become stronger, so they're strong enough to pull themselves up out of that, communicate better within their energy, and have more joy within the dance with the feminine. Their true love, okay? Their real love. Okay, so for the future energies for the masculine to be aware of this week, 10 of Water. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Yes, moving more into that trustworthy relationship. Recognizing it, being more within his emotion to recognize it, moving toward his emotions instead of what's been shut down by that karmic energy, and going more too much in the head here about the passion. Where was the head? The air. Yeah, that feminine energy of the Queen of Air, instead of being in the head, being more within his emotions, okay? And so number 1, it's a new beginning. It's also for him to be within his emotions without that karmic feminine energy around him to drag him down and drag him down into this, okay? He's recognizing he's being more content. His emotional needs are coming into his own, and even the material, see, within the 3D, it's coming into his own, and recognizing the trustworthy relationship with the twins, okay? So for the feminine, the future energies to be aware of for the week is 6 of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. And there's that karmic debt. Taking that love, taking the higher road, transcending to the unconditional love, forgiving all this karmic stuff and releasing it all. So then because the good you do comes back to you. So forgiveness from you gets forgiveness on you, and off goes the karmic energy, and you are repaying that debt. And it could be an inflow truly of money, because our abundance, the more we heal, the more we do, our abundance comes toward us. We get rewarded from the divine. And so what might be holding the masculine back this week within the 3D is strength. Wow. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. There it is. For him, recognizing that the feminine can have forgiveness and compassion, and it's good for him now to step into that within the union, right? The 11, the twins, to recognize, okay, no more judgments upon myself, because they do. They judge themselves, believe me. They do. So the more we start judging, that's not good either. So the more we forgive, they can forgive themselves, and they step better into their energies, and they know they can come back to us. They can come back together and have the strength in that. This is an arcana. This is great energy. This can be a positive thing when recognized in the 3D. So that's what we're wanting for him. And for the feminine this week, holding back in the 3D, oh my gosh, strength. So look at that. We're both needing to understand the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. And when I do the healing, it's divine grace through forgiveness, within forgiveness. That's what the healing's called. So God's grace, the divine grace, comes to us when we forgive others. Okay? So grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. Yeah, embrace it. And so what did I say? I feel like going into this moon, the feminine, we're going to gain more strength. Recognize it. Embrace it. Okay? Embrace your strength and how wonderful you are through this forgiveness with both these arcana, same one. And it's 1111, wishes coming true within the 3D, as long as we recognize the strength of these energies that are around us. And the strength of our love, even from the past. It's from the past. Step within that, sit within it, and choose it. Don't let, you know, the airy stuff for the masculine being in the head and in the ego about feminine energy, and then the feminine being like all inundated with all this karmic energy too. I mean, seriously, it's got both going on there, okay? He's stuck in this bubble of being manipulated in a way, and then we're just like trying to clear through all of it, and we can help in that way. This week is a big one. I really do feel it. So I'm great to see these energies. I'm glad I did that. And look how the forgiveness is coming through. I do that healing. It's really amazing. Very important. Okay. So for positive action for the masculine this week, 7 of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Those karmic battles and being in the divine energy and coming together within this passion of just defending who he truly is within his energy and defending his belief and his heart-centered feeling of the feminine energy, the true feminine energy. Okay, so being in the passion, being in divine energies, and really not, you know, even choosing not to battle the karmic energies, just recognize a plan of escape and moving forward. And it has to do with the forgiveness and knowing that the feminine can have that forgiveness within love, him being in love, and him getting better communication, moving toward that joy. And so for the feminine to positive action this week, Queen of Winter. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now's the time to focus on your career. Focus more on, yes, our strength. Unmarried or divorced individuals. But yeah, it's so weird because that's what, when I was reading up on the moon, it was talking about, it's a one for like single mothers and just single women. And that's where we kind of are waiting on our masculine, right? And even if we're in like physical, even married too, it's still, you do feel separated because you're really needing to put those pieces together. So this is what it's saying. Letting go of those past people and the negative energy, even the masculine as he was, giving that forgiveness and releasing the karmic energy off of him. But it is time to focus on us, on our selfhood, right? And know that we are an individual, yet we are within union and we are within this relationship. So recognizing that positive action. And it's really, in this sled is moving forward. And it's a slow process, really, because you're stuck in the snow and you're kind of moving forward with it and trying to figure out, oh, wait, what do we truly desire? We're having to be, like it says, be patient, be self-sufficient, because when we do so and we fix us, then they come through with this passion. They get more into their masculine energies, and that's what will be happening, because the battles that are going on won't be these negative battles like they've been, like I felt. It was a lot of very strong energy. It'll just be no longer battling his masculine energy and the idea of the feminine energy and moving more toward a letting go of that for us when we do it. And then focusing on us helps them that focus on us as well within that better energy. So within, to help the masculine move forward this week is the Dreamer. Nice. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So the divine is going to put those unexpected opportunities. And it's almost like this portal right here that he's going, you know what? I'm moving up out of the bad stuff and going more toward the love. Okay, so that's to be aware of. And the loyalty. Look at that doggy. So yeah. And it's Metatron, so anything can happen. It can be changed in any way, so unexpected opportunities, and those will be put in his path. But it's needing to move forward with it and to start over with it, but it's an arcana, so definitely they're going to recognize it. And to help the feminine move forward is Eight of Summer. Beautiful. The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So it's for us too, and it's for our abundance. It's for the 8, for the, the infinity for us. It's really moving on within our feminine energies. Here she is packing the rag and doing whatever. We're moving forward on this path, and we're going to pick up those pieces and put them back together. That's the positive thing that's going to help us move forward. So he's going through that portal and following his dreams, trying to take a leap of faith, and we are going toward a more meaningful, more complete, more balanced energy for the feminine. And what the divine is surrounding us with this week is 8 of Earth for the masculine. Skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So it's going within and learning about this love, learning about the abundance that can come, and learning more about his masculine energy. Like I said, he's going to be sitting there figuring out the plans. He's going to be formulating his plans. About the topic of, I know what love is, I want love, I'm understanding, the God of love is there for me, he's within love, within the heart instead of within this karmic energy. So taking a time out to be within the love. And so the divine surrounding the feminine with this week is Prince of Spring. There he is, our man. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage a passionate relationship. Keeping the passion alive. Keeping this masculine within our heart. Keeping the idea that we know this from the past. Right? We know about love. We know this lover. And we're going to make the choice to choose him. This is what they're surrounding us with. Focus on that. Okay, and when we focus on that, there's that rabbit. It makes us very fertile in a way of, we have fertility and we can create what we truly desire. And this is what we truly desire. So no longer thinking of him in bad ways and karmic ways. And if need be, do a forgiveness on what has gone on. Right? And you can always reach out to me and I'll help you out. But yeah, knowing it as a passionate relationship. Very passionate. Holding on to that. That's what the divine is surrounding us with. And surrounding the masculine with the ability to go within, recognize things, learn more about himself and love, and then emerge with his heart, not with karmic energy. So the outcome energy for this week to be aware for the masculine is 10 of fire. Too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. Now that's not nice. But no. There's a lot of work to be done. He's going to accept the help from others, good, because, and then it's a 10, so it's a 1. And once again, it's like being on his own, accepting help, getting these messages, recognizing it, and really being within his passion to move forward. Okay, and then having the stress, I felt there was going to be some stress, but it's bringing him more toward better health, getting out of that karmic situation and more toward better health. So it's life is out of balance when he's not focusing on what he truly desires. And this is what they're wanting. So this is possible, but it's not an arcana. So it's something to be aware of that going through this week, if certain decisions are sloughed off and not really made, that decision, the need to make that decision, there's a possibility of, things being out of balance once again, which I felt anyway, but it can come into balance when they accept help from others. And that help that they can accept is us behind the scenes working on ourselves and even, helping them out through the forgiveness, but through any of the healing we're doing. And so for the feminine, the outcome energies to be aware of this week is 2 of autumn. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. So we're starting out here with, stress that comes from having many things to do, but successful multitasking. And once again, we're successfully multitasking for both of us, for the two of us. That's what I'm saying. Within healing this karmic stuff, we can do it. They're letting us know we can be successful. Just keep going. Just keep healing. And the more we heal, the more we help them, the more they accept it through the passion and the fire, because we're in our feminine energies, we're in more of our sacral chakra, right? So then they can help that, get that help from us and then come more into balance, because we are being more light. And, truly, you can have fun with the healings, right? You can have fun with all of this. And it's exceptional talent for multitasking, for putting all these pieces of ourself back together and deflecting those karmic energies as we truly desire to do. It's most important. And through that, you just forgive it, forgive it, forgive it. Like I said months ago, it's like Jesus, forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. It's karmic energy that's put upon them and that they must follow through with. So the sooner we release them from it, the better our health becomes, and our health together too, right? And then together, this is at number 3, so better manifestation of what our intentions are and what we truly desire. So I know it is not easy all the time to stay within a positive spiritual space surrounding this journey, but it is really important for us to do so. And so when we get down in the 3D and these things kind of upset us, it's important. That's why I feel a lot of us watch these readings, get healing, to keep our vibration high and keep within our divine energies instead of being within that human experience. And that's my next healing. Transcending the human experience on the road, on the path to unconditional love. So within the 3D, what to be aware of going on this week is with the relationship with love and and the basis of our relationship, just breathe. Breath. Because yes, there's still that karmic energy around. I know it's there. It's always going to be clearing. In every moment we can create karmic energy. So we're continually clearing it, continually healing from it. But definitely from the past stuff, we're wanting to definitely get that out of there. So there's a lot less we're doing in the present. So understanding that just taking this from the heart, okay? These trees, you can see the forest through the trees, but these trees, these karmic things will fall away. This is what we work on. This is why we move forward, and we come more into those divine energies. But in the 3D, it's just like, you know what? When it comes to this karmic energy, take a breath. When all this stuff is coming at us, take a breath. Recognize it for what it is. Forgive it and release it. Because that's going to bring this love, this unconditional love, the love for both of us closer together. And the past energies to be aware of from the 3D is nurturing. Good. So the past energies have been amazing. We have the 2 of fire. We have the lovers. We have nurturing. Recognize this from the past, okay? That's what we want to hold on to. Not any of the negative stuff. Releasing all that. And so in the present, in the 3D, is invocation. Yeah. Whatever we call in, whatever we have our intention of within our divine energies, that's what will come to us. So we have the 2 of earth here, making a better decision. So feminine, when you invoke your beautiful divine feminine energies, the masculine can make a better decision. When you release any of the challenges and communicate clearly what we desire, which is the masculine and our union, we invoke that. We invoke more divine energies, another piece to be placed. Okay, healing there, a better light, a brighter light, and implement that. Implement more of your feminine, brighter light energy and get away from any of this karmic energy when it comes to divine feminine energy and him recognizing, making a better decision within that. And maybe feminine, be more playful through everything. It's saying here, you know, just put fun in everything we do, be a little bit lighter about everything, and then that helps him be more lighter around what he's going through, and that's the one we can help him as well. And so the future energies to be aware of in the 3D, yep. Wake up call, here it comes with that moon. It's like a tsunami, a wave of emotion coming through. So it's going to be emotional coming up to this moon, and a lot of the darkness is going to come to light. And recognizing that, and that will help with him being more content and having a more balance and having his needs met and knowing this trustworthy relationship, because all this stuff is going to be coming to light. And then the good that we do and comes back to us feminine. So whatever is coming through, we're needing to forgive, the forgiveness will come through, and then we will be more abundant within all this, and then he will feel this trust for us. And recognizing down here, what might be holding us back is that strength, is recognizing we have strength, and we have strength together, 1111, to make our wishes come true, truth. But we also have strength within our individuality, and then coming together, it's even more so, okay? And so what might be holding back in the 3D, from the 3D, is reflection. Okay, so yeah, it's like being stagnant here within our emotions and not really being able to just flow through them, being stuck. Not recognizing our strength to move forward, to make the decisions we truly desire to make, to create the world and life we desire with one another. And it's just being stuck within emotions. So that's what I'm talking about. We've been kind of that way, so let's have a flow. Get your emotions going. When you feel them coming through, allow them, release them, forgive anything around them. That's what gives us our strength. That's what gives us the unconditional love and helps us. Okay, and especially for one another, okay? So especially for the masculine, anything that's gone on, anything that you even feel this week, just release it, forgive it, because that's the theme right now, that something's going to go on here that's needed to be forgiven, and for the feminine to stick with it, this love and passion, and know, okay, we can forgive it, we can release it, and then he can step better out of the karmic feminine energies that he's been used to. Okay, so to help have positive action in the 3D, Activation, wind. Yep, just being pushed with the emotion, activating more of the divine energies, more of him being able to get into those energies and defend who he truly is around karmic energies, and us being able to just let go. Push. It's going to be a push, and it's going to be emotional, but it's going to be okay, because we have strength within our divine energies to do all this, to get through it, and to forgive no matter what has gone on in the past, what's going on right now in the present. That's 3D illusion karmic that tries to get us off our path, right? So what we can do to help move forward within the 3D is, taking on the wisdom of our communion, yes, our union, and having this come closer and closer together. And there's that moon again. So it's like there's messages coming through. It's all messages to heal from. To heal from, because this is even like a shaman right here. It's all messages to heal from, recognizing them so we can move on and move forward, like this dreamer and like the 8 of summer. You know what? We're moving away from the past. We're getting the messages and releasing them. And the divine surrounding us within the 3D this week is vigilance. Yeah. Being vigilant when it comes to this union and when it comes to our counterparts. Just being like, you know what? We're stone people. These things are going to bounce off of us. No longer are you going to get on my heart, karmic energy, illusion. It's going to bounce off of me, and I'm going to wear my shield of forgiveness on my heart. Okay? So having that vigilance in order to be rewarded for the masculine, and the vigilance of being like, I know who my masculine is, no matter what karmic energy is surrounding him. I know it's a passionate relationship. And that challenge of what's coming to me, I can manage it. Okay, and the outcome energy in 3D to be aware of, beautiful. Emergence, coming more into the feminine energy, a better feminine energy, once again, getting out of this karmic stuff, being more in heart, in the love, and truly putting the pieces back together. The more we multitask here, and the more we fix what's going on with us feminine, the more the masculine can then not be in the stress-related health concerns and take the help from us. As we emerge more and more within our feminine energies, they can accept the help from us. And it's really coming out of this water, so it's all that emotion that goes on that we can get into and have that, volatility. Thank God we didn't get that card this week. Okay, it's good. We're emerging more in our feminine energies, and that is the help that we can give to the masculine. And he's let us know it's through up there, like I said, forgiveness, okay? It's all through here. Okay, so on to what's going on in the romance department this week to be aware of. Whoop. Two there. Okay. Okay, so the basis of love and the relationship this week is focus on, yes, we deserve it. We are lovable. And so the feminine is arching that bow and shooting it there to the masculine and going, yes, you deserve love for me. I deserve love. I deserve love of self, right? So all this stuff that's real love is what we deserve. None of that karmic stuff. So sitting really within, understanding when that karmic stuff comes and the masculine's feeling controlled and we're multitasking, trying to get rid of all of it. Love is what we deserve. We are lovable and the love is coming to us. That's what our relationship is all about. So feminine, we're the one to really aim that arrow, cut through all the karmic stuff, get at his heart within our true feminine energy and let him get in more into his heart center. So that's what this is about. So past energies to be aware of within romance. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And with each other, it is safe. There's that nurturing. There's that better contracts and continuing to move forward and knowing what love is for the feminine, those lovers, and it is safe. So we know it's okay to open our heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, that love, because we deserve it. We are lovable. With one another, we are love together in unconditional love. So within the present energy with the romance to be aware of, It's getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So it's really us feminine getting to know ourselves better as well. So then our bond can deepen. We're invoking, right? Getting rid of any of the past, any of the karmic energy for ourselves as well, to know who we are, putting those pieces back together so we can deepen that bond, so then they can make a better decision about who they are, what they want to portray, and for us as well to get back to who we are and put that all together. So in future energies to be aware of with romance, we have deception. The masks are coming off. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. There, that's the wake-up call, right? So all this is coming through. But because of this, in the feminine, removing the mask, removing any of these things that is not all of us and totally not serving us anymore, and being forgiven, through this forgiveness, it removes our mask even more so, and we step into more of our divine energies. Then all this emotion that's coming through helps with it as well, to be who we truly are, and then they can see that they can trust. They can have that trustworthy relationship with us because we're moving more and more into our energy. So we take the mask off first through healing and getting rid of that karmic energy, and then it helps them come along. And there's the little divine doing that and helping that. So that's that wake-up call. Whatever's coming through, going toward that moon, right, is something for us to release, to take off that mask, to be more in our feminine energies, getting our pieces together more so then that can help him to move forward and trust that he can move forward in a better relationship, have a more contented life, and have his emotions met along with the material. So what might be holding us back in the 3D when it comes to romance this week is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Knowing we have strength within our passion. That double strength comes through our passion, through our divine energies, and having total just passion, right? So not being cold and reflective like the winter solstice, instead putting forth that passion and melting any of that so we can flow within our emotion, within this passion. Okay, within the strength. That's where our strength comes from, is our passion for one another, no matter what. No matter what 3D illusion goes on. Forgive it, feminine, forgive it, let it go, so you can transcend and then ground. So, to help, the positive action to be aware of within romance this week, this energy around us, that, yes, pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you, but it's paying attention to all these things to be released and being more playful, to allow an inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And that's why I said, feminine, be more lighter, like put joy into everything, or fun into everything we do, being more lighter. Yes, paying attention to those flags, paying attention to the karmic things that are coming along, even within love, even if there are other partners, people from the past coming around, okay? And then you can release that, forgive it, let it go, and then recapture the romance between the two of us by activating this, right? Letting go of those people and things that no longer serve us, and then recapturing the romance by going back in and having our spiritual, right, our youthful, which is the feminine energy, is always going to be youthful, will always be beautiful, and be spiritual and have that shine. Have that shine. Even though these red flags are there, shine your light, feminine. And shine about what masculine you want to be with. So then he can defend that within him, his beliefs of that, and choose his battles wisely in what he's wanting to do. So when those karmic red flags come up, even within romance, within relationship, being able to choose wisely to battle his way out of that, to come more to our light and our playfulness, because what is the battle is that karmic feminine energy is really controlling, okay? And that's not what unconditional love is. It's not. It's totally about allowing a person to be who they are and loving them and forgiving them time and time again and loving them over and over. Not trying to control them or change them, okay? The change will happen because we get better, they get better. All right, so help move forward within romance this week. What type of energy there? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And it is truth. Just keep expressing the love you have for your counterpart, for this union, for this journey, for coming back together, truly within ourselves, within them, right? So yeah, express your love, make it a loving thing, knowing that all these messages are coming through for us to understand better how we move forward, feminine, moving forward, getting out of anything, and now the masculine can step through that portal as that dreamer and take that leap of faith, because we express the love. So as much as possible, feminine, putting it out there. I love you. I forgive all of this. I want you no matter what, you know, things like that. Just putting it all out there. And what the divine is surrounding us with this week within romance is very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. And that's the truth. Focus on what you desire, not on what's going on and what you don't like and what, you know, you can learn from it, definitely, to release it, but focusing on what you truly desire, because it happens sooner. We do have some sort of control, especially feminine. We can create what we desire if we stay within that energy of what we truly desire instead of being thrown off course by what's going on. Okay? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you, because that's what they're wanting for us. And they want us to stay in this vigilance of, we know he's this, right? So that's what we desire. That's where we want to be. And then he goes within and becomes that. Recognizing it with vigilance, okay? It's very soon. So the outcome energy surrounding us for romance this week to be aware of is this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, so give it up already. He's there. He exists. It is. And the more the feminine emerges in her energy, the more she puts her story and self back together of who she is as a true divine feminine, the more he comes out of this not in good health, having concerns about his health, and accepting the help from us. Okay? The emergence of the feminine more and more, and that takes working on ourselves and healing and putting our pieces, I can't say enough, putting our pieces back together. Along this journey, like I say, you don't want to skip ahead. You want to get each piece into place. Okay, so now we go on to messages from the angels for the masculine and messages from the angels this week for the feminine. For the masculine, we have, release and surrender. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. So it's totally, and that's the feminine in her divine purpose coming through. So he can release any negativity he's had in that karmic situation and surrender to the love of the true divine feminine for this relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relation follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So that really is going within, getting within their divine energies, getting those messages more so of what they truly desire within the heart instead of what this karmic issue is. Beautiful. So that's very nice for this week for them. And for the feminine, we have daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. No control, right? Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. And yes, so we can create truly what we desire. It's also about releasing what's coming through. So it really is daydreaming about the divine masculine you desire and getting rid of anything that's blocking that. Okay, so for the masculine with the Archangel, whoa. And the feminine. Hi, nice. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect. You are ready to soar. Yep, soar toward the feminine. Recognizing that the feminine is soaring, moving forward. So they can now move forward. Because part of their job is staying away from us if we're not ready. So if we're moving forward, they get to move forward. So the time is right. And then don't hold back right now how they truly feel about feminine energy and what they desire. And it's time to move forward within this relationship. Because it is safe to love, all this nurturing that's gone on in the past, right? Expressing the love. And then really making a good decision. It's a time. They're sitting in there. But they're going to make that good decision because they're wanting to be content within life and love. And they know that's where it comes from. But feminine, it's about taking that mask off. It's about getting more of your pieces together instead of who you thought you were. Well, becoming who you truly are. And for the feminine, take back your power. Just as I was saying. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Take back the power. And the way we do that is putting our pieces back together. Getting out of that human experience that's happened to us and all the past life issues and the ancestral issues and taking our own power back within our divine purpose. And we're doing that through daydreaming, right? Because it's going to give us some messages through that. So, from the Ascended Masters for the masculine, what Ascended Master are we working with this week for the feminine? Ooh, crystals, which I am going to do anyway, but definitely crystals are going to help. So the crystal will be very important to pay attention to. So feminine, if you want to focus on that crystal for your masculine too, to help him spread his wings, recognizing that you are moving forward, that we are moving forward. And for the feminine is, focus upon your strengths, Apollo and his strengths. Seeing the strength in one another. That's been the problem, I guess, this week in the 3D. Seeing the strength as in self, in the other, and together. Okay? The Trinity. Kind of. Their strength within. Their strength, within the other, as, that selfhood, as individuals, and then together within the union. But focus upon the strength, and the strength of the masculine, that he can move forward, and he is moving forward. Taking back our power, because it gives us the strength. Each piece we put back in gives us more strength, and gives us more direction and movement toward the union. So let's do the crystal for the masculine. Or the feminine. So we have Charoite for the masculine, which is a 5 positive change. Yeah. Wound healing. This is definitely needed because of all that karmic energy. And our forgiveness helps with healing the wounds. So Charoite provides deep physical and emotional healing, transmuting negative energy. It converts disease to wellness. With this assistance, you recognize that your greatest trauma is also your most profound gift. Accept it with grace. Charoite re-energizes, heals, and integrates dualities, healing past life disease carried into the present life. Deep fears and schisms pervade your being. You may not feel that you belong on earth. Alienation and insecurity lie beneath a deceptively calm surface. You are subtly driven by other people's thoughts and programs rather than your own. Your autonomic nervous system may be malfunctioning. If so, it needs recalibrating. So it's all about that balance too. And it's about all that stuff in the 3D that they stay within relationships and do certain things because the people surrounding them and the judgment, right? And so there's a need for us to really release those people surrounding our masculine from any judgment and forgive. That's what they're wanting. It will help. Believe me, done it with clients. It does help. Time to take control. You are undergoing a vibrational change, creating links to higher realities. Visions of past lives suggest ways to redress karma personally and collectively. In accepting the present moment as perfect, you create the space to heal. Beautiful. Very much needed for the masculine this week. And for the feminine, we have turquoise. True riches. Coming through because we have our strength. We're taking back our power this week. Copper-based stone attracting good fortune since antiquity. Turquoise was popular for protective amulets sacred to Hathor, Venus, and to Buddha. It linked earth and sky and made a potent love charm. Your pathway is one of self-realization. What have I been saying? Qualities you cultivate now drive your spiritual evolution forward. Draw on your karmic wisdom and past life skills. Release vows that no longer serve you and speak what used to be unspeakable. Watch your health and avoid polluted environments. Brilliant success and happiness are coming. Fortune favors you. You navigate the way forward with sure-footed confidence, but watch your personal safety and deal with problems immediately. Heal. Ladies, heal. Good friends accompany you. You are in the spotlight and others rely on you. Yes, they do. The masculine does, and that's what he's been telling us. Your true riches lie not in the bank, but in your heart. So getting that karmic energy from the past lives and all those things, and things that I've been doing with clients, will get you there, okay? So this is my intention for the collective anyway, right? So I'm putting it out there for you to heal on all these levels. Now, let's go to a more uplifting crystal, because this usually just pulls any of the negativity kind of stuff out of there for the week. And so now let's go to for a masculine and for the feminine. For the masculine, we have rutilated quartz. Vibrational healing, higher mind, reconciliation. You are subconsciously receiving loving vibrations and loving thoughts from someone connected to your past. An episode or conflict that hurt you emotionally is now being healed and reconciled by the power of forgiveness and unconditional love. Over the coming days, you may find yourself emotionally and mentally reciprocating this love as you reflect on a person or past event. That's us, feminine. That's why I say he wants our forgiveness. Through this mutual exchange of love, past wounds are now energetically being healed and all negative attachments resolved and released. So we can help them by doing that for any of the karmic energy surrounding them as well. Okay? I've been doing it. Okay, so then for the feminine, we have sodalites. Intuition, perception, meditation, calm, strength, determination. Keep your calm, for this will help strengthen your determination to quietly pursue your dreams. That's on top of the daydreams, right? Set aside a little time each day to meditate and reflect on all that you wish to create in your life. I've been saying, be guided by what you instinctively feel in your heart and trust your intuition, for in doing so, you will draw to you all that is necessary for you to create that which your heart so desires. At the same time, let go of rigidly fixed expectations or time frames, control, right? And trust that your dreams may manifest in ways you have not yet imagined. This card is a positive confirmation. Keep the dream alive. Within your power, within the true riches, within your heart, feminine. Keep going. Very strong, very positive. All right. Let's do an animal. For the masculine, what to be aware of this week. And for the feminine. Yay! Butterfly, new birth. Yes, coming more into his masculine energies, new birth. Ascension, which I was feeling for them, you know, they're going within, but then they're coming out because we've been working so hard. And for the feminine, what I spoke of, fertility, the frog. We're going to take a leap forward and we're going to be able to create what we truly desire with this fertility. Now, saying that fertility, coming here, sitting on that rabbit, right? There's the fertility. This is what we wish to create, right? This is what we're going to leap toward. Good. So we're very fertile this week, so keep your intentions positive because we will be creating that around because we have the strength, this super strength for feminine energy this week. So for masculine energy to be aware of, to hold on to this week, and the feminine energy. Whoa, that jumped out. Okay, for the masculine, here we go. Nice, Apollo. Inquiry. So isn't that what we got for the feminine, right? For the focus on strengths? Yeah, Apollo. See, so that's the thing. We're focusing on the strength of the masculine, and so he's going to inquire more about it and step into it and get more into his divine purpose within masculine energy. Wonderful. Because we're going to stay positive, right, feminine? And for the feminine, to be aware of, hope. Yamaya. Yamaya. Hope. Okay? So we're hoping. Through that hope, we create, right? Hope floats. So the hope happens. It's really wonderful. We hope and we hope and we pray and we set that intention and we hope to step more into our feminine, and we hope to really replace the pieces that we're needing to replace and to heal and to fix. Absolutely gorgeous week. Now, is it emotional? Yes. Are we going to have to forgive all this? But it is worth it. We're coming to the end of the month, the end of the month of intention, setting those intentions to help us move forward into the second month, which we're having faith and trust that it all can, in the third month, manifest, okay? So we're definitely having that hope. They're inquiring, they're figuring things out more, they're wanting us to forgive as it's come through, right? So that's how we can do it, and then they can communicate better with us, then they can move more towards grounding this happiness within a relationship, within that divine dance together. Okay, so beautiful week. Emotional, yet so much promise here. If we pay attention to our strengths and release any of the negativity surrounding us, and if the feminine chooses the masculine, chooses the union, no matter what is going on, okay, and steps more into her energy when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, sensuality, sexuality is always in your sacral chakra. So thank you always for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, and definitely donating. And for all my clients and ones that are coming to me, I've been told that I'm very good at decoding, and part of when I start out with Skype and I do like a twin flame reading first before we do a healing, I'm able to speak with you and to decode what has gone on in your past up until this point, and then what is coming for you in the future. So please, if needing help, if you're feeling really stuck and wanting to know what is going on, what has gone on, how you can change these things, how you can heal, what type of healings to do, please reach out to me, because I would love to help. I want to help as many people as possible within this collective, so we really can have a wonderful year this year, the year of the twins, okay? So thank you again. Until you see me again, have a wonderful week and share your love.